Be honest. How many times have you said this to yourself? I'll start when I feel motivated. Whether it's going to the gym, starting that business, or learning a new skill, you wait. But here's the truth. Motivation is unreliable. If you keep waiting for motivation, you'll wait forever. In this video, I'll show you exactly what to do instead, so you can finally take action, build momentum, and achieve your goals, whether motivation shows up or not. Most people think motivation comes first, and then action follows. But in reality, it's the opposite. Action creates motivation. Think about it. You don't feel motivated to run until you've already started running. You don't feel excited to work until you've actually begun. Motivation isn't the fuel. It's the result. Waiting for it is like waiting for rain in the desert. Let me tell you a quick story. There was a young man who always said, "I'll start tomorrow." Tomorrow to eat healthier. Tomorrow to read that book. Tomorrow to launch his dream project. Guess what? Tomorrow never came. Years later, he was still stuck in the same place. And maybe you felt the same. You think you're lazy or unmotivated, but actually, you're just trapped in the cycle of waiting. The way out isn't more motivation. It's a new system. Here's the first strategy. The 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'll just do this for 5 minutes. 5 minutes of exercise, 5 minutes of writing, 5 minutes of studying. Because once you start, your brain says, well, I'm already here. Might as well keep going. This works because starting is always harder than continuing. Action destroys procrastination. High achievers don't rely on motivation. They rely on systems. Motivation is like a spark. It burns bright, then disappears. Systems are like a fire pit. They keep burning. If you want to write a book, don't say, I'll write when I feel inspired. Instead, say, every morning at 8 a.m., I write 1 page. If you want to get fit, don't say, I'll work out when I feel motivated. Instead, say, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I hit the gym, no excuses. Systems beat motivation every single time. Here's a secret most people don't know. Momentum, motivation. When you start small, you build momentum. When you build momentum, you gain confidence. When you gain confidence, motivation naturally follows. It's like pushing a car. It's hardest at the beginning, but once it's moving, it rolls forward almost effortlessly. So the question isn't, how do I get motivated? The question is, how do I get moving? Another reason people wait for motivation is because they're afraid of discomfort. They think, when I feel motivated, it won't feel so hard. But growth is supposed to feel uncomfortable. Think about lifting weights. You're literally tearing your muscles so they can grow stronger. Instead of waiting for comfort, train your mind to embrace discomfort. Say, this is uncomfortable, but that means I'm growing. That shift changes everything. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one thing you've been putting off. Just one. And do it for 5 minutes today. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for tomorrow. Just start. Because if you can beat the first 5 minutes, you can beat the rest of your life. Remember, motivation is a myth. You don't need it. What you need is action, systems, and momentum. Stop waiting for motivation. Start building discipline. And when you do, you'll realize motivation was waiting for you all along.